Hello, beautiful souls. Wow, so I just got back from the bus stop. I just dropped Maddie off for her first full day of school since COVID hit in March 2020. Anyway, so what's interesting, of course, share, and I'm all emotional, so is that, I was walking back the bus. She got on the bus and I could see her little friend Grayson on there. And I'm like, hey. And then I'm walking back to my house and I'm realizing things have not been normal for a very long time. And I know you guys all know what I mean. But I knew that, but I hadn't really felt that. Last year, elementary school kids, they didn't go a full day. Not exactly. So even when they did finally go back to school in person, they were only there for like 3 hours, 3.5 hours or something like that. And then they'd have like stuff to do at home on the computer. But as I came in, I was having my heart is just like, wow. Yes, for the kids, but I'm feeling this need to honor what has happened in my life. With the whole COVID thing, I have not been able to work, at least my traditional type job, which is subbing. At least it was subbing. So they shut that down. And yeah, I do readings and healings too. Not full time yet. Thank goodness I've had that. But yeah, so since this whole thing went down, I have not been able to work a regular job. And then when they finally did go back, like I said, it was only like 3 hours. So, and it wasn't even every day. And then, yeah, it was crazy. And then my middle schooler was going like twice a week, alternating days. And same thing with my high schooler. It was like, I had kids in all different levels of school, and none of them were doing the same thing. And there was no way. I have been juggling school for my 3 kids since this whole thing started. And today was the first day where it was like, okay, I can breathe today. And really acknowledge the change and the shifts that have happened. Not just in society, but in my life. And what decisions need to be made now. Today in my message, I talk a lot about personal responsibility. That's been coming in for me for several years now. And it feels like the ante has been upped for personal responsibility. And so we are not going back to old normal. I mean, you guys already know this. And we have to decide what we are willing to accept. And it needs to be a decision within us of what we want. And sometimes these decisions that we make, right, they might put us at odds with everybody in our lives. They might put us at odds with our job. But you know what? If this last period of time since COVID happened has taught us anything, it is that our family, the family that we create, is the most important thing. And that we decide for ourselves, right? We can be ourselves. Everybody stopped buying, well, not toilet paper, but you guys know what I mean. For the most part, the consumerism machine was slowed way the heck down. People stopped going places. It was almost like this thing divinely orchestrated to get us to get back to basics, to find out what really is important to us. And it might not be the same for everyone. But no longer is it like the Kardashians or all of these fake. So if I had one wish, that would be that everybody tunes into themselves, into their heart deeply, to find out what they want in this life. And then start making moves to have that be real for you, if it's not already. This is a game changer. If we do this, this changes everything. Anyway, just feeling like I need to sit in quiet meditation, contemplation, and honor my journey, especially over the last year and a half, and my sacrifices that I've made that didn't even feel like sacrifices, but now I'm looking back and realizing that they were. I could have chosen differently, but I allowed my values to dictate what I did. And so I'm hoping that everybody gets a chance to dive into themselves and figure out what it is that they want for their life and do that. Take steps to bring that into your reality. Yeah, things are not going to get easier necessarily until we all do this one thing. We're not here to conform. Actually, it is that conformity that is making things harder. I can't even explain it. That's all right. We came for these times, man. This is the serious business now. So figure out what it is you truly want from your heart space. What do you define success as? Not what society does. I'm talking about you. And do it. Do that. For some people, it's time. Being able to have time. Time equals freedom. For other people, it might be something different. And it's okay. But just do this for you so that you're not taking on somebody else's values, somebody else's priority, somebody else's whatever they think is important, and taking it on as your own, because you have your own. It's innate, it's inside of you. A lot of people don't know. Seriously. It's all going to start to shift. People are going to do this. People are going to go, wow, what am I here for? You're here to do what you love to do and to define for yourself what it means to live this life and to do that. And it's subject to change. All right, everybody. Sending you big love. Big love. And I ask everybody to send all these kids big love that are going back to school. It's been a long time since they've, at least in Washington State, since they've been back full time. And I hope that it lasts for a while. That isolation is no bueno, as we know. All right. Love you guys. Have a great day.